I heard an explosion. I assume you finished the job. Excellent. The streets just got a good deal safer. Here's your payment. I might have another contract for you if you are interested. I wouldn't normally have matched this task to you, but you have proved capable. If you like, we can discuss it. Well, as I said, I'm not sure whether you are the right person for this task. I need someone with suitable equipment. First things first. Come back if you're able to acquire a respirator implant or anything else that protects against toxic gas. I shan't tell you more without that, for your own safety. I hope you will respect my decision.
Good to see you, lady. Been monitoring your progress with the vending machines. Every single one is running. We have them, girl. We are undetected. Every transaction is dripping a share into my account. It's working. Yeah, you guessed it. Now is the reward I promised. Some old memory chips, how about that? Bet you're glad you caught onto my coattails, huh? No, thank you, girl. Now, I just need time to analyze all the incoming data. Then I can progress with my research. I have your network signature. I will contact you. Myself. Goodbye for now. We are coming for them. We are.
What may I help you with this time? Exalta. A strong hook. Barbed, you might say. They do make pills to help with withdrawal, but I'm afraid I don't have any. I imagine your man's dealer would have some, since they also help in the event of overdose. But what may I help you with this time? I'll give it a shot. This one's on the house, by the way. I'm in your debt. My, this is lethal. What you have here is an assassin's wet dream. A slow-acting poison, virus-like symptoms. Symptoms that take weeks to manifest, but ultimately prove fatal. The viral nature of its attack would remove all suspicion of poisoning. I can only imagine where you obtained this, but I shall not ask.
Shen's living, and the camera says you spoke to him last. Now, I don't know what you said, but you stay the hell away from my family here, okay? I care about time and money. And a lot of both walked out that door with Shen. You are lucky that I'm even letting you walk in.
Did you find anything to help Shen? Oh, how can I? Please take this. All you do is help us. All you do is good. Thank you.
Howdy do, stranger. Happy to be seeing you again. Dead? You're pulling my unshavens. What happened? Where was he? Oh, that poor fool. Why'd he go and do that? Everyone knows you don't mess with them. And you shouldn't either, lady. Not if you know what's good for you.
Did you find anything out? Connor. So he's back in town, huh? That slime-sucking hunk of Ironhide. Working for Armagear. Well, if he's in on this, we've got ourselves a AAA titanium problem. Man's a machine, and I mean for real. And I'll not get a better chance to take him down than this. Look, kid. Things just got serious. If you want to back out, we're cool, okay? You could say that. We used to be partners. Damn good team. But he took it personal. The bad guys were even better. Us cops don't get the implants and firepower we need on the streets. And nothing got Connor more pissed than being outgunned. So, he went solo. Had augments done out of his paycheck. The thing turned into a thing. Leveling up till there was barely a human left in him. And it's the human that knows when you're doing wrong. Soon he was out selling his gung-ho to whoever had the cash. The PD don't smile on moonlighting, especially not mercenary work. Lost his badge, and with it his last drop of sense. Damn well became what we used to be fighting. What I still am. Only one of the biggest private security corporations in the world. Got clients all over, protecting uranium mines, embassies, VIPs, hell, even a dictator in one country and revolutionaries in the next. And Armagear does more than just protecting. Hits, cleanouts, infiltrations. They even have a research division, weapons manufacture, a bona fide apocalypse incorporated. Well, I'm guessing she hired the Slicers to protect her from Armagear. Would explain why they're upping their hardware. But she's some new kind of dumb if she thinks the Slicers will hold off Connor. If he's involved with the Slicers, against them as it looks, then this is my shot at finally busting his ass. Been waiting a long, long while. And planning, too. Got a couple of ideas how to level the playing field if it comes to knuckles and guns. But I could still use a hand. Should you be offering, that is. Well, Connor's all about his augmentations. I did some research, and I reckon we can disable or screw with him. At least his demolition arm and the combat drug he's hooked on. That one's old. The first implant he ever got. It snapped a few necks in its time, I can tell you. And sure as hell you don't want to be on the receiving end of its fist either. I only know the model's name. SensorTech 3DS 1200. If you find someone specialized in implants and hardware, maybe they could tell you how to disable the damn thing. Well, it's Interzine. Powerful pain override with a quick heal stimulant. I know there's a counter drug, but it's real tough to find. Maybe if you've got some backstreet connections.
Hello again, Dex. What can I do for you? Makes perfect sense. I just never imagined those small-time punks would pull off a racket of this scale. So, their next target is this shipment at the docks, huh? Let me see. Munitions, weaponry, high-tech hardware. I bet there'll be neuroweaves on board. Listen, if you can get into that warehouse before Truebody does, sneak in past the guards, you'll have just what we need. And while you're at it, maybe there's something else you could do? If we're gonna stop this scourge, we need to find out where they're hiding. Here's a small tracker. Attach it to a weapons crate. If Truebody are gonna steal weaponry, as they say, that crate should lead us right to them. SensorTech 3DS 1200, huh? Yeah, they sure don't make these anymore. Good solid build, though. Look, I won't even ask why you're messing with one of those. Yeah, I'm afraid I don't know much about those. Let me check. Maybe I have an old brochure somewhere. Yeah, there you go. Take a look. It should show you the specs. You can see the frequency it operates at. That'll help if you've got a powerful radio transmitter nearby. Set it to that frequency and it'll overload the arm, just as long as it's within a decent range.
You're back. Do you need something? Aye, sure. That there. Warehouse. Follow me finger. There. Why are you asking? Did you miss your delivery or something? Discreetly. If you're getting with some stealing, you can just come out and say it, lassie. You would do well to shut down the alarm, but you never heard that from me. You're not the first to be sniffing around. There must be something of value in there. I'd be careful if I were you. Well, every cargo here got registered on the port's network, you see. And... Hey! That there's some kind of question. If you're gonna do something stupid, Leave me the barnacle out of it, all right? I'm an upstanding citizen. What trouble are you brewing, woman? Don't you go dropping my name with the sinkers. You're hooking for a shark with crab bait, ya. What the world be coming to? All right. You do seem to know what you're doing. If you can get into the dock's security grid, through there you'll access the security in any warehouse. At least, that's what me dicky pals were bantering on about. Easiest would be that building right behind us. The control centre it is. But it'll be well guarded. If you manage, it'll make your life easier getting in that warehouse. Hey, hang on a minute there. How are you gonna hack anything? Aren't you a lassie?
Hello again, Dex. What can I do for you? Well, well, well. Good job. Quite the resourceful one, aren't you? It's clear what else Dicker sees in you. So, here we are. Everything in place. How about we get right down to it? That small business of making you ultra-human. Of course. Here you are, just a small injection. There. There. Ah, you should be feeling drowsy already. Oh, silly me. My old head getting in a muddle. There, don't worry. You're quite safe here with me. Relax now. When you wake up, you'll be a new woman.
Niles, open up. It's me, Decker.
Damn all things in shining armor. Yeah, coming. Would you take a look at that? Did you see that spiking? And that's at 0 stimulation. And she's asleep, damn it. Unbelievable. Her brain should fry out her ears just for being there. Who is she, Decker? She's a whole lot more than some sweet tush.
Niles, if you ever tell anybody about this, you and me have a problem. Another problem.
Fine. Message received. Jeez, just curious was all.
Shh. She's waking. Hey there, Blue. How are you feeling? Didn't bring no flowers, so don't get excited. I was in the area is all. Listen up, Blue. I'm real sorry to put you through this, but it's the only way. Gotta improve if you're gonna stay gunning. No worries. I want it to be. Niles, you got something to say?
What? Oh, yeah. Sorry about the anesthetic mix-up thing.
Right. I'll get back to Tony's. Need to talk to Raycast. In the meantime, Blue, why don't you get acquainted with this part of the city? Shake off that dizziness. When you're good, come meet me. We should have a P of A by then. Plan of action.
What can I do for you? Yep, and it's not in the docks anymore. Looks like you were lucky to get in there before they did. Now, the signal shows they're somewhere in Taijo, probably in one of the warehouses there. Look, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. There's no reasoning with these guys. They're insane, drivel-spouting, gun-waving, insane. And they're murderers. If you want to put an end to their operation, you're gonna have to neutralize them, plain and simple. I wish I could help, but I'd be about as much use in a fight as a rectangular marshmallow. But I'll make sure you're rewarded if you get the job done, though.
Hey there, Blue. What's new? Listen to me going all poetic on your ass. Well, there ain't no finishing without a start. You did good. Probably best you talk to him. Hope he's not a complete sellout and actually spills a little. Harbor Hall? Why deliver food to Harbor Hall? There's nobody there. Your spade's gone kung in the dirt, sister. This smells of something bigger than the Eden story. Keep digging if you can. The Cedars, huh? Yeah, I've heard of them. Ugh, pieces of work don't get any nastier. Why would Biopharm Tech be dealing with them? And what the hell are those thugs doing in the food business? Anything more specific? This is insane. What on earth could their gain be? And what's all this got to do with Eden? Oh, we need to know more. Find that Seifer guy. Girl, sorry for asking and asking, but this work needs an unknown, and you're all I've got. What? Shit. They're poisoning people? But who? Can't have been in Eden. That must have been a cover-up. Wrong food, wrong place. You need to find out their in-game, Blue. And stay off the Bio-Muesli bars. I like them, damn it.
Huh? Who the hell are you? Please, I don't hurt well, okay? It gives me pain. What about? What? Smuggling? What's that? I'm an employee. I work for Biopharm Tech. They give us free stuff. It's for charity. Head of distribution is me. Means I make sure that the food goes to the right mouths. That's a quote there. My people, the Aguila, they're the right mouths, you know? Them poor folks who's always getting bad press. Lorraine takes the deliveries, checks it's good, then sends it to me for giving out. Why you acting like I done did something wrong? What's what? Lorraine got to do with me. I don't know what's that's got to do with me. Yeah, what of it? I mean, I'm not part of the Cedars. I'm their guest, but I take care of stock taking and all. It's just a co-op, we're partners, all right? I'm not from this here part of town. I'm with the Aguila, and I've been chosen as their ambassador. But I'm not like them. Leave fighting to the fighters, my pa used to say.
Welcome to my humble... Oh, it's you. I used the vending machine earnings to get off the streets. I have a lot to thank you for. I set up this little place offering cheap IT services, contract work, fixes. It's good. Everything is good. Oh, that... No, I left that alone. And it would work on the top level, too. You can bet on it. I'm sure now. Fight the power. Yes, I said that, didn't I? And nothing. I have a new circle now. One with people in it. People I can pass the time of day with. You have a circle, my dear? Have you? What is the world? You thought about that? Now, what can I do for you on this fine day? Sure do. You want any more of those data chips I gave you before? I have other brands. Software as well.
What can I do for you? You certainly know how to impress, young lady. Well, with them gone, business will pick up again no end, and I won't have to triple test my orders to make sure they're safe anymore. I can't thank you enough, Dix. Now, let me offer you a discount on any implant of your choice. A whole 10% off.
A returner. What may I help you with this time? I see. Niles will express joy. His business can flourish again. All's well that ends well. I care about the augmented, whose suffering you have put an end to. For that, my applause. But I have my own reasons not to celebrate. What may I help you with this time? Excellent. The deal is as follows. There is a place beneath the city, a chemical factory, I used to work there years ago before I opened the shop. It's one of the buildings that fell through the city floor as a result of the Elway construction scandal. The factory has, of course, since been sealed. However, valuable equipment remains inside. I presume you know where this is leading. I have a key for the gate to the sewers. You'll find it below the bridge here in Fixer's Hope. And from there you may find the factory. But access is not the problem. The site will be extremely toxic now, with leaking gases and chemicals. I want the chemicals from the experimental lab. Look for a room with a hermetically sealed entrance and decompression chamber. If you bring me those substances, I'll pay you generously. And of course you may keep anything else you find of value. Here is the key to the sewer entrance. Below the bridge. Remember, the chemical factory shouldn't be hard to find once you are in the sewers.
How's everything going? Think you're ready for a showdown, or you got more prepping to do? Great. As long as there's some sort of radio transmitter around when you encounter him, you'll be able to use that frequency to overload his arm. Nice work, kid. You'll have one shot at this. Shoot him with a dart, and it should neutralize the effects of his endozine in a few seconds. Good. Let's hope you're right, kid. Now, safest will be if you go back to the industrial zone. If Connor is coming for this Lydia, he's going to need to come up against the Slicers at some point. If you do meet him, try to neutralize him just enough for the arrest. There's a thing or two I want to say to him face to face. But he sure as hell won't be holding off the trigger, so just do what you gotta do.
I don't know who you are, but this is where you keep walking, lady. Navarro, huh? If I'd known he was gonna send girl meat to his gunfights, I'd put a slug in his skull, not his belly. Pity you had to get involved in this, kid. Seems he didn't get my last message. Gonna have to send him another. Ow! My augments! Who? What are you? Stop! Listen! This is my last job! Look at me! I'm too old for this game! You could see I was ready to quit! I'm telling you the truth here! Just let me go. And I'll disappear. You'll never see me in this city again. I'll even transfer you some cash. I'll throw in an implant, a transplant. Come on! Come on! Why do you care? I ain't changed. Just less places to hurt when I'm remembering. Take me in. Get it over with.
Great. That's great. Thank you tremendously. Though I'm quite at a loss as to how you did it. The monster looked like he could fell a rhino. Damn Armagear freaks. Ew. I'll take that as a compliment. I needed their help, their protection from Armagear. As you can see, they got in way over their heads. Silly fools for taking the job in the first place. Seriously? Well, once upon a time, there was a private security and weapons producing firm that was the biggest in the world. So big, in fact, that only farm girls had never heard of them. Oh yes, and they also do kidnappings, it turns out. I used to work for them, lead researcher in bioweapons. I guess you could say I was a high-value asset. And then I got a better offer. Some foreign firm, all very hush-hush. I don't even know who they are yet. Offered me a relocation package, just in case anyone at Armagear was sad to see me go. Rather clever how they predicted Armagear's reaction, thinking about it. Anyway, I was supposed to be extracted, don't you hate that word? And brought to a rendezvous point. From there, my new bosses would take me to their lab. And then, it went all Armagear squads and cyborgs. They didn't tell me. I just talked to the head of labs. Nice guy, French. Everything else was hush-hush and can't wait to see your zygotes. You do realize national is just a shiny new word for tribal, don't you? Oh, never mind. As to my plan, I'm currently in a process of reformulation. My extraction ship appears to have been seized by Armagear, and I'd say they're one step ahead of my new employers. Look, I'll confess, I'm a little short on options, okay? But you seem a resourceful young dandy. You could perhaps toss me a suggestion or two, could you? I don't expect you to have read the latest scientific papers on social exchange mechanisms, but oh, to hell with it. You'll get a big fat wad of credits just as soon as you get me out of here, okay? Are we best friends now? You've got a way of pushing people away. Did anyone ever tell you that? Look, what I need are the coordinates of my rendezvous location. They'll be in the Eclipse, stored somewhere on their servers, I imagine. Highly encrypted, I'm sure. Some gold star hacking skills might come in handy. Or at least a dash of good old-fashioned luck. Well, it won't be at the pier. It dropped anchor a few miles from the docks. To reach it, you'll either need to be a superhuman swimmer or find some boat to take you there. I'd expect some Armagear soldiers will still be on board, yes. They'll think I don't dare go near the ship, rightly, so you'll be able to use the element of surprise or whatever it is you combat-y people do. I will go there. They'll probably only wait a couple more days before they forget I ever existed, hence why I need to make this snappy. Don't you worry about that. I'll be waiting for you at the Capsule Hotel, downtown. As good a place as any to lay low for a while. Meet me there as soon as you've got the coordinates.
Now, that's some takedown, lady. I never thought I'd see the day. This'll make a difference. Young blood in the Force. It'll give them a real kick. Always bitching about being outgunned by augments. You've proven a lot of people wrong, lady. No one more than Connor. You sure took some risks. Here's that piece I promised you. And we had to remove another one of Connor's implants, a dead shot. Even unarmed, he was dangerous with that thing plugged into his brain. You can have it. And my thanks.
You're back. Do you need something? The Eclipse? Sure do. But why would you want to be going there? Something big went happening on deck just the other evening. Saw it all from here. Some kind of nasty. Guns and all. A lot of people didn't get up in the morning, I'll tell you that. Well, first this army, like, hundreds of them, preparing their rifle where you are now. Maybe thousands, aye. Stayed good clear of them, I did. Didn't want them having eyes for Clara. Then they set off sieging their Eclipse. Someone had a beef with their crew, I can tell you that. Unless you're a fish, you're gonna need someone with a boat. But don't be looking at me. Port security watches anything going in or out, and you can't even get near the Eclipse without some special kind of ID chip. Ah, I'm just about done with my gabbing, lassie. Look, each ship's got an ID chip, so the biggies in the tower know who's in and who's out. If you're not authorised, they blow you clean out the water. That big turret over there, that does the blowing. I suppose you could get one. It would need to be a proper one, clean and visible like. But you'd need to know some crafty bugger to do that for you. Ha! Go right ahead, darling. I'll sit here and watch. Yeah, you do that. Then I'll think I'm giving you a ride.
Oh, hey, it's you. What? How? Are you allowed to be reading other people's emails? The incident was nothing but hee-haw. Their driver got rattled when Aguila rattled his truck is all, shaking it for food. And I just wrote a kindly letter to Mr. BioPharmTech to say sorry. Thought to show some to be nice, you know? Done an awful lot for us, they have. Oh, I'm not doing nothing wrong. I got me a job at Biofarm Tech is all, feeding us Aguila. They caught hold of me a while back. They said I'm a smart guy, and they give me a real job. I'd have me a life like them on TV. I weren't killing no one. Leave fighting to the fighters. I was giving out food is all. I don't have to be thinking about it. They told me I don't have to be thinking about it. No poisoning in my job description. I looked, I asked, I just give food. Head of district, giving food. The Aguila, they think I'm someone. Call me friend. Thank me that I'm feeding them. Sometimes they shake my hand. Lorraine says it's 'cause you can't take a toothbrush to a mop job. Too much dirt. That's why Biofarm Tech give Aguila charity dinners. She says their scientists cooked up a virus for the cleaning. They give the food to her and she makes it good for the cleaning. Me, I just take the clean food to the Aguila. They said I was smart. I was real smart. Are you gonna kill me? You're thinking to, aren't you? I can tell. Testy what? Yeah? Good sounds good. So what do you want me to do? All right. Good is good.
You're back. Our pliable friend here just told me the whole story. Can't believe it. Whole new kinds of messed up, but so huge. I wish I could say hell yeah, girl, but Seifer's testimony is a ticking bomb. Him and I may as well paint circles on our butts. I'll have to play this just right. At least it's harder for them to stage 2 deaths than 1. I wish I were joking. And old Seifer's gonna need some serious media training, but he'll do fine. Won't you big goon?
Sure will. We're gonna expose a conspiracy. Nailed it! Howdy. Sorry, real busy. Prepare, getting things ready with Miss AJ. She talks real fast, but she's nice. She said I gone got myself used, that it ain't my fault. Good luck is good.
You're back. Do you need something? You're kidding me. You must have some real business with that there Eclipse. Fine. I'll have Clara ferry you over. Just the small matter of the fee. 200 credits cover it? Being as it's a risky ride. Right you are. Just say the when and me and Clara'll take care of the where.
Okay, don't shoot, don't punch, don't anything. Everything is entirely workoutable. I'm a super nice, take me home to your mom kind of guy. Believe me. Did Lydia send you? You're the one who took out Connor, right? I kind of prefer the hacker, but hey, it's fine. It's just that I'm the guy Armagear sends for all the code red missions. You know, the stuff that really needs to get done. Am I annoying you? I could stop. I've stopped. Look, I like honesty. Good for life expectancy, you know? It's just that my employers want to know who's stealing their researcher. I mean, aren't you curious too? Actually, do you even know what research he's about to leak to them? Bioengineering, prenatal genetic shaping. Serious shit, man. You don't go shipping off that kind of science to who knows who. We're the good guys here, keeping the R&D family together. You do see that, don't you? Oh, come on. Better the enemy that pays you than the enemy that doesn't. Think about it. You don't know who you're letting Lydia run to. There are worse organizations than Armagear, you know? Why, be my guest. It's not like I haven't already been at it for hours. The sex system is brilliant. The protection runs are too fast for me at the moment, but, you know, someone shut the coffee machine. But I am working up to it. Well, why don't you give it a try? I could just go over there and, age. Look, this here is a fortress of cybersec. You've done it? Wow. Where did you learn them skills? I'm sure in time I would have cracked it too, of course, but nice. Now, let's see. Who's behind all this? Euroforce? Man, those guys, they've got outlets in private security, armament, medical research, network tech, you name it. Anything from curing congenital diseases to breeding super soldiers. My money's not on the former. What? Now I've got to apologize for preferring to be on the side that kicks ass, not kisses it? Look, I don't even want to know what your problem is with Armagear, but we have a good old clear as day, them and us dichotomy here. We can't give Lydia to them. So just tell me where she is and I'll make sure you get double the money she offered you. Okay? Look, okay, if you won't let us get to her, at least make sure she doesn't get to them. It'll be real bad news. Trust me. What the? Self-destruct? Shit. Don't you just love retributional security? Look, we've got a hot tail it. You go, I'll run a clock in PT if I can slow the ticking.
What the? Hurry the hell up, will you? Jump in! Friend? Ugh. Look, you can do what you want, lassie, but we're getting the hell out of here.
I'm here. Let's go. Thank you. Thanks for waiting. I honestly can't say I'd have done the same thing. You didn't hear me say that. Oh, thanks. They're implants, actually, but... that? No, I'm allergic to sea gulls. Barnacles, I don't know what I'm saying. Just thank you. I owe you one. But then you were protecting Lydia. We should factor that in. So let's say we're even. Right, I should go, and report back. Catch you later, sweet cheeks.
What the hell happened out there? Did you blow up that ship? You're lucky me and Clara stuck around. She took a knock or two, I'll have you know. Aye, sure you can. Her engines took a hit, impellers broke. Not an easy switch. They don't make a lot of bits for Clara in this day and age. Them abandoned factories around the industrial zone, maybe you'll get your hands on some old parts there. Would be grand to you, seeing as you owe Clara a treat. That you do. We'll do just fine. Thank you, lassie. Here, you take this and we'll call it evens.
Ah, welcome back, miss. Come. How can I help you? Yes? What about them? Wow! How did you manage that? Come. Ah, what a fragrance. This is very good quality. Very good. These will bring a good kick to my kufte. Now, please, take this. And my thanks.
Oh, it's you. Have you found the coordinates? Oh, clappity clap, thank you. Where is it? Oh, going to be quite a trip. Right, I'd better get going. To conclude our reciprocal agreement, here's what I promised you. What? You want a hug? Bye.
Howdy do, stranger. Happy to be seeing you again. Oh, how nice of you. Let me take a quick... Oh, Tattooed Dragon! Would you believe I ordered this a good year ago? Where'd you find it? If you keep favors like this coming, you can be as secretive as you please. Thanks again, lady. And here, for your troubles. The least I can do.
Hello again, Dex. What can I do for you? Yeah, you want to upgrade, right? Become the most badass cyborg around? For a street type like you, advanced upgrades will certainly be useful. For your body to handle some of the advanced types of implants, you'll need a synaptic interface. Synterface. A brain extension. If you want to operate the advanced tech, you need to augment your brain first. You can buy it, or you can get it the street way, if you know what I mean. It's not legal, so it's not cheap. Military tech. The sources are pricey. I could sell you one for $3,000, up and config included. Or if you bring your own, installation is $500. I actually need you awake for the in-op configuration. Fine. Let's begin, shall we? We're done. Your brain can now handle advanced implants. Any you can find, you can be sure your body is tuned enough to use.